Hello, today I'm going to teach you how to make stained glass eggs. It's a fun option for Easter time. Instead of just having plain old solid eggs, it's a fun way to make them look like stained glass. And it's so easy. Another time you can use this is if you're going to a game day event or a picnic for a sports team or a school. Why not save the colors from the Easter egg dyes and actually make it your school colors? Our big popular school here in Florida is green and orange. So if I was going to a sports party for University of Miami, I would just make green and orange ones. But since I'm getting ready for Easter, I'm going to make all the different colors. So first, just get yourself a box, an Easter egg dye. Any time that you want is perfectly fine. I got this one actually from Joann's. And so it works out just whichever one you want. I do find the ones that are made with vinegar actually work out better. You also, for this project, you need to hard boil your eggs. And I've already done this before I started this video today. And if you don't know how to hard boil the eggs, then you want to check out my video. It's only 1.5 minutes. It's a short one on how to hard boil eggs so that they easily peel. Easily peeling eggs is key for this project. You really need to try to do the easily peel. So the first step that we will have is you open up your Easter egg dyes and you follow the simple instructions on making your dye. And as you can see, this cup is green. Over here, I have a blue cup. I have here a yellow cup. And last but not least, my favorite is the orange. So the first thing you do after you've saved your eggs, after you hard boiled your eggs, I usually dry them off. And then here's the trick, and this is so easy. You have to crack your eggs. So I hit them on the top, hit them on the bottom, hit them on the side. Now all these cracks that you see, this becomes your fancy stained glass pattern. You can see this one's pretty good. It's pretty full of cracks. Can you see them? And as I mentioned before, you want to crack them. These cracks is actually what makes the pattern for the stained glass. You take your hard shell, you crack it up, and then you'll get this cool pattern. Everyone will always be different. We crack the bottom, crack the top, crack the sides. And it doesn't matter how much you do, you just want to definitely see a lot of cracks. You can see this one, all the cracks are there. More cracks, the more lines. This is the one time with hard-boiled eggs, you should be excited to have lots of cracks. Then you take the egg, just like normal, and you drop it into the dye. And there it sits in the dye. The longer you leave it in the dye, the darker the color it will be. So now your egg has been sitting in the dye for quite a while. I'll let you know, for me, I do this at night, and then I crack the eggs the next morning. So they're usually in the dye about 8 to 10 hours. But you can leave them in longer, or if you like more pastel colors, you can actually pull them out after like 5 or 10 minutes. It all depends on your preference of the colors you want. So now, this one, as you can see, by sitting in the dye for 8 to 10 hours, it is very, very dark blue. You can see here how dark blue it is. And then I just usually put it on a paper towel. I roll it around to dry it just a little bit because as we're doing multiples of these, this dye is going to get all over my fingers. So I try to get as much of the extra dye off as possible. So then from here, I usually move to the sink, but to make it easier so you can all see, I just begin to peel the eggs. And as you peel the eggs off, you will see the crackle effect actually begins to appear. And now that your eggs have soaked, and if you follow my other video on how easy it is to peel and how to cook eggs that are easy to peel, you'll see how simple it's actually coming off, almost like Scotch tape, like I'm pulling off Scotch tape. And look how pretty that big crack is right there. It looks so nice, so crackled. Gives you the whole stained glass effect. And you just keep moving and moving until you have your entire egg completely done. So it turns out to be very, very pretty. And as you can see, as my fingers are turning bluer and bluer from the dye, this is one benefit about using the water. So now here we go. The egg is all peeled off. Once I rinse this off, all this other little residue will disappear, and I'll be able to add my blue egg to my collection of my stained glass eggs here on my plate. It makes for a beautiful, beautiful plate Easter time, whether you deviled the eggs or you just leave the crackled eggs inside the Easter basket. Thanks for stopping by, and if you would like, you can check out my other crafts and functions at Lovable Bows. Hope you like my page. Thank you.